Welcome in, everybody. We are moving right along to the wedge block. So this one is kind of interesting, but we're gonna make it happen. So it says dimensions are in inches. I'm going to start my English template, standard, create. I'm going to start my 2D sketch on the XY plane. I'm going to create a rectangle to start this bad boy off. So 2-point center. I don't even know if that matters. So just going to drag it out. So that bottom dimension is, that dimension is hard to read. It looks like 6 for that one. And then, so I press the tab key. Let me zoom out a little bit. The height is like 2.75. 2.75. And then I'm going to press enter. Okay, so from there, I'm going to finish my sketch. I'm going to extrude it back, flip it back, flip it, rub it down. Or, yeah, what is that? So give me a minute to figure out. Okay, so that is 3.5. Some of these dimensions I can't see. Kind of old and blind, and those numbers are hard to read. 3.5, let's just say that. So there, from here, I want to start a 2D sketch on this surface here. I'm going to draw that little hole that goes all the way through. So I want it to be, just going to draw a random location. So the dimension for that, the diameter is 1. It's 1. And then to locate it, it's 1.25 off the bottom. The center is 1.25. 1.25. And then it's 1.5 from the back to the center. So this is 1.5. And then I'm going to finish my sketch. I'm going to extrude this. I'm going to extrude cut it all the way through. So it comes out the back side like a champ. Okay, so then what I want to do is I'm going to kind of flip this around. So I want to create a sketch on this face. So 2D sketch here. I'm going to draw a little rectangle and hang it off the top so it kind of extends above it a little bit. So that looks like it is 1 inch. 1 inch off of the front here, or this side. That's 1. And then looks like this is 1.5. 1.5. And then the height of that, hold on, give me a second. Had to zoom in with my telescope. The height of that. So this is from here to here is 0.5. 0.5. Like so. And then I'm going to extrude cut that all the way through. So I'll finish my sketch. I'm going to extrude cut this and that too, by the way, all the way through. I know you're like, wait, that doesn't look anything like it. We're getting there. We're chiseling it along. So then what I want to do is scratch my head. I'm thinking about this for a little bit. All right, so I thought about it. So I'm going to start my 2D sketch on the side here. I'm going to project geometry. I want to project this top line. What else do I need? Maybe the side line here. I want to create a line that goes from this top just somewhere down to this line here, and then I'm gonna dimension from this bottom end to the end of here. This is gonna be 1. Looks like 1. And then dimension from this end of the line to this corner, that is 2.5. 2.5. All right, so I should be able to extrude cut this triangle piece out if all goes well. So I'm gonna finish this sketch. I'm gonna extrude that. I'm gonna cut it all the way through. So we're kind of getting there. So then what I want to do is, let me think about this. All right, so I had to take a drink of Dr. Pepper, think about it. So what we can do, I believe, is if I go to start 2D sketch on the top here, let me rotate this clockwise. I'm going to project geometry. I want to project, let's see what we're at. I want to project this line and this line. I think that's all I need. So now I'm just going to draw a line from somewhere on this line to this line. I'm going to dimension it. So from here to where this line starts, that's 4. 4. And then from the back, I'm going to dimension from this back to the end of this line here. They tell me that's 1.75. So because I projected the geometry, those lines should come up to meet us up here at this plane. So I think, I'm not an expert. I'm going to finish my sketch. We're going to find out. So mess around and find out. All right, so finish my sketch. Yeah, there we go. So hopefully I can extrude that triangle there. I want to cut it like a big old samurai sword all the way through that piece and then chunk it off. So there, that looks pretty good. I'm pretty proud of how we did that. Yeah. So I want to save this file, save. Save this as a wedge block. Wedge block, not blocks with an X, but block with a C. Wedge block. Save it. And then let me do my coloring spiel. Probably by now you know what I do on here. Shadows, edges. We're gonna do the photo booth. We're gonna go here. I'm gonna go smooth ivory. There we go. So I'm just gonna save that again. All right, so there's our wedge block. That wasn't too bad. I think it looked a little more complicated than it actually is. So the hinge guy, we're gonna do that one in the next video. So I'll see y'all back here. Take a break, grab some snacks. Come on back. All right, peace.